going on. Right. So you remember how to adjust this, right, Jason?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's really close. Okay. Today we just finished doing our recording session for the VR portion of our digital human experience, which we're going to be showing off at SIGGRAPH.
Hi. Welcome to virtual reality, one of the many platforms on which a hyper-realistic digital human like myself can be experienced.
Creating a hyper-realistic digital human is something we've wanted to do for a really long time.
All the animation you see right now, body and face, was all recorded live by a real actor and blended together in Unreal Engine with little to no animation done by hand.
Working in the past with our clients and also for our internal projects, we saw often an issue on creating photorealistic avatars. That the current cost of the pipelines, it's extremely expensive. It's almost unaffordable for most of the studios.
And when we first met the Scan Truck guys at CES, we went to one of the VR events there and they just had their truck parked outside and we figured, hey, what the heck, let's go over and see what these guys are doing and what kind of services they offered. And after talking to them about our goals and what we really wanted to create with something like this digital human project, we really found that we're on the exact same wavelength, and it's something that they'd been wanting to do for a long time as well.
3, 2, 1.
We are a mobile 3D scanning company based here in Los Angeles. We started building it in my garage and put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to kind of get everything together and tested. We've been on the road for about a year now. Luckily, we picked up some good momentum in the beginning with some big features.
3D scanning, photogrammetry is becoming a staple in post-production process nowadays. Pretty much anybody that is aiming to achieve hyperrealism is looking at 3D scanning.
Virtual reality is a really interesting medium because it's all about visuals. And especially if you put a human character in front of a player, if something looks off about that character, it's going to look really strange, and the uncanny valley is much more noticeable in VR.
It's where you get like 90% there, but it's a little bit off, and the viewer can really tell, there's something about the model that's not quite stylized, but it's not completely convincing. When we scan somebody, it's them. There's no discrepancy there, So that's what's allowing us to create these hyper-realistic models. Real-time renderers are becoming more and more robust. Now we can actually have like a super convincing hyper-realistic model being driven by a game engine, which means that a lot more studios can use it and there's a lot more use cases for that.
The Scan Truck, their main motto is mobility and speed. That's why they're able to transport a scanning rig in any set or location. Our goal with this project to show to our guests at the booth that interaction with our digital avatar can be extremely similar or almost indifferentiable from interaction with a real human.
What can you do with a digital avatar like myself? The sky is the limit.